Hi guys, and welcome to Pick Your Poison, our board game that we designed for Mr. Bodner's Chemistry 2 class. Today we're basically going to be walking you through how to play it and what the rules are. So obviously this is the board game case, and we're going to pull all the little pieces out here real quick and set it up and then tell you what each piece is for. Alrighty. So this is obviously the game board itself, and then we have the spinner and the drawing cards and the little playing pieces in the container that goes next to the game board when you're setting up the game. These right here are the poison cards, and so each one of us is going to pick a poison card to play as. We are only playing with the original set we designed to come with the game, but we also do have two other sets of poisons called the limited edition and the specialty edition set of poisons that we can buy to add to the game. So you guys can go ahead and pick your poison. So each little poison sheet has a picture of the poison and then a little description of what the poison does to the human body. And this is what we will be trying to use to kill the world in the board game. So basically the goal is to beat everybody else to the end of the board to beat the other poisons to killing the world. The rest of these little cards here is the rule cards, and one of them is entitled How to Play, Gameplay Rules, and How to Set Up the Game. We basically did just set up the game. There's a maximum of 4 players, and we have 4 here. And we have already selected the poisons we're going to play as, and then we've already set up the board game itself. But if you're just opening the game board, this is the rule you would need to use first. And then the next set would be how to play and the gameplay rules itself. So all in all, how to play, we have the little pawn pieces that we move around the board, and we have 2 sets of cards. One is entitled Setback and the other is entitled Advancement. They are necessary to move along on the board. On the board there are blank spaces, yellow spaces marked with an A, and blue spaces marked with an S, each of those standing for advancement, setback, or just as holding places. So when you land on an advancement, you would draw an advancement card and do what the card tells you to do. If you land on a setback space, you draw a setback card and continue with what the setback card tells you to do. And then it has little notes on there of how we determine who goes first and how fair play continues, which basically goes without saying, be sportsmanlike. It's just a board game, guys. So then next we're going to pick our poison bottle pieces and get started. Alright, so for the sake of this, we're going to say Amanda's going to go first, so she's going to spin first.
10.
Alright, Kyle.
3.
So Kyle landed on an advancement space, so he's going to draw an advancement card and read it out loud.
South America shuts down with no chance of survival. Move forward 2 spaces.
Yeah.
So then we would continue playing by moving the spinner, and each one of the advancement cards and the setback cards explains how you either get set back in your progress to kill the world or how you advance in doing so. You're going to be using your poison cards to understand how each advancement and setback card works, but that's basically how you play. We would continue spinning and taking turns until we reach the end, drawing advancement and setback cards as needed. When you run out of advancement or setback cards, we shuffle the deck, flip it back over, and start over again. So it is basically pretty simple, and we styled it off the game of life. So we hope you guys enjoy and learn quite a bit about your new poisons.